So what are the most common mistakes fitness studios make when they do their own Google ads, and how can you fix it? That's what we're going to talk about in today's episode. So hiring someone to run your Google ad campaigns can get expensive, and many businesses, especially when they have limited budget, will try to do it themselves. The problem that comes up is that they end up making mistakes and end up spending a ton of extra money on clicks that don't generate returns. And that's where the balance comes in to make that decision of whether or not you hire someone to manage your Google account or you do it yourself. Is, are you doing a good enough job to justify are you not losing enough money, and are you confident enough in your abilities to do it that you're not losing money to unwanted clicks? So we're going to talk about the 5 top mistakes that small businesses and fitness studios make when it comes to managing their own Google ads, and then of course how you can fix them, because they're actually pretty easy. So the number one thing that happens is they're not using the right keyword matches. So in Google, when you're setting up your keywords that you want to target, most business owners just start typing in gym near me or fitness studio near me or yoga classes or whatever. But they use something called broad match. And that's just what that is where you're saying, I want to target this, but Google, find me similar words to it. And it gives Google a lot of flexibility, almost too much flexibility, and they'll start sending you crap traffic is what they start to do. What you want to be doing is using something called phrase match. Now, phrase match, to designate phrase match, you're going to use the quotation marks on either side. So it'd be quotation, gym near me, quotation. That tells Google that you only want queries, you only want to show your ads to people searching with those 3 words in that order, give or take. It's a little bit more flexible than it used to be because Google's changing things, but I won't get it complicated. You want only show for queries when someone's typing in those 3 words in that order. So they can have other words on either side of things, but then it's be something gym near me. So it could be gym near me, location, it could be a whole bunch of stuff, but it needs to say gym near me in that order within the query for your ads to show. That gets rid of all that junk that Google will send you or show your ads to. The other thing that you can do is called exact match. Now, exact match use the boxed brackets, not, I'm looking at my keyboard, not the wiggly ones, not the nice square or rounded ones, the boxed ones. That is what we call exact match. And then you're saying to Google, if this query is not exactly like this, I don't want to show my ads to it. So that's the biggest mistake that small business owners make, is they don't even know that those keyword matches are out there. They just start typing in keywords, and then they end up spending sometimes thousands of dollars on unwanted queries where people aren't even searching for what you offer. It's a huge mistake, and it's really simple to fix. Mistake number 2 is a lack of ad extensions and poorly written ads. So ad extensions is when you're setting up your ads, they are under your ads, like you'll be on the left hand side, it'll be ads and then ad extensions, and you can set them up at the account level, so it shows on all your campaigns, and they give you extra real estate. So it'll be like site link extensions, which will show the top 4 pages that you want to show them. You can do call out extensions. You can do is it structured? It's not structured snippets. I'm forgetting what it is. Descriptors. You can do a phone number. You can add your location with links, which links to your Google My Business, so you show up on maps. All of those extensions, set up as many as possible so that they favor them. They want you to do it, and those with ad extensions will get more clicks. They'll take up more real estate in the search, and really, really important. But with that, they have to be written well. They need to be written to be, you only have a limited number, like 150 characters. So you can't like jam full a lot of information there. They need to be click friendly. They need to elicit curiosity and what is this and what is this about. So those missing the ad extensions is huge, really easy to fix, and will actually drive better quality traffic to your landing page. The third one is not understanding your profit margins and your conversions. So if you're not tracking your conversions when you're running Google ads, why are you running them? Like honestly, if you're not tracking like how many phone calls you're getting and how many form submissions you're getting or website chats, you're just wasting your money because you can't make educated guesses of what campaign is working, what keyword is working, and then adjust accordingly. You're just kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall. So you need to have your conversions set up, and then you need to know your lifetime value of a member and what is the most that you're willing to pay for a lead, knowing that there's a conversion factor from lead to tour and or a consultation and consultation tour to sale. um, you have to do that math and work it backwards. So we often say, with us, if you're getting leads anywhere from under $30, depend, like if you're doing a high-end personal training, you can go a little higher, but if you're doing like $10 a month monthly membership, you'll need to be lower. But you need to figure that out. Definitely be under $30, of what your cost per lead should be, so that, and you have to work backwards so that you know if your campaigns are being profitable, right? So super important. Most people don't even know how to calculate it. Number 4 is not using negative keywords. So negative keywords are the exact opposite of normal keywords. So things like free, cheap, locations that don't apply to you, all that kind of stuff you add as a negative keyword. Again, it's in the same area where your normal keywords are, but then you're in your keywords at the top, it'll be negative keywords. And it tells Google, if that keyword is in the query, I don't want my ads shown, right? So if someone's trying to find a cheap gym and you're not a cheap gym, you don't want to be showing up for that query because they're not going to be, they're going to maybe click, but they're not going to be a good client. So you don't want to show up for that. And you need to add them as negative keywords to get those queries down and only be shown to queries that actually bring you in money and that are worth being shown in. And then number 5 is a bit debatable. I like doing it. Is not bidding on your own brand. It's debatable because some people think of it as like a waste of money, because if they're searching for you, they're probably already a member or something, but not always. So I like searching on your own brand, especially if people have seen you on social media or anything like that. They will go and type you in specifically. And if you're not showing up exactly at the top of the page, they might click on your competitor. I don't think that's worth it. You might get some members already clicking on it who are already customers. That's okay. I'd rather have that and catch the people who are coming to search for you directly than not be there at all. The other thing is something called the 1 + 1 = 3, meaning when you're in an ad and you're showing up in the organic search, people are more likely to click. They see you twice as they're scrolling through. They will click one of them. Maybe they won't click the ad, but then they'll click the organic, and it's called the 1 + 1 = 3 factor. And so we bid on local. You'll see that some people were like, well, don't bid on your competitors. That's a whole nother ball game. But I think bidding on your own brand is really cheap clicks. And why wouldn't you make sure you get as many of the quality clicks as possible? Maybe it is a member, but that's okay. The 1 + 1 = 3 factor will come into play and benefit you over time. So those are the 5 mistakes we see people making, 100% actionable that you can do yourself. There does come the point in time, a lot of our clients come to us because they get tired of doing it themselves and they just don't have time. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it yourself. So do it yourself. If you're looking for a lead accelerator audit, let me know. You can send me a message, or you can go to, let's see if I can remember the link. Hold on. So I'm just going to put the link in the description. It's way too long. But then you can click on it and you can see what the lead accelerator session is, what we do. We'll look at your Google ads, but we'll also look at your SEO and figure out how to get you more leads into your studio. Give me a like, follow, subscribe if you found this enjoyable, and we will see you next week.